Hey, this is Danielle from Black Business Boom and Black Owned Nashville. And we are live with our industry expert in all things real estate, Staci Coleman from Arbitrage Brokers here in the Nashville area. How are you today, Staci?
I'm great, Danielle. How are you?
I am fantastic. Can't complain at all. I'm excited about our chat today. We have another special guest from Arbitrage that's joining us today. So I'm going to let you take it away and introduce our guest today.
Yes, your guest today is going to be Verlon Snell. He is a retired military from the U.S. Army, served for 20 years, and he's going to be talking about Homes for Heroes. Homes for Heroes is a loan program and a partnership with real estate and loan officers to help our frontline workers. That is our firemen, our policemen, our teachers, and veterans with special financing and incentives for them to be able to purchase homes and become a part of the home ownership program.
I love it. Well, let's go ahead and welcome Verlon. How are you today, Verlon?
Doing awesome, doing awesome. How are you ladies
Wonderful.
doing
We're
today?
happy to have you today. And thank you so much, Staci, for being a partner and for bringing us amazing people every month to talk about different aspects of real estate, because there's so many different programs, so many incentives and things out there. And this is important for us to get this information out to the community. So thank you so much, Staci, for inviting Verlon. And we'll see you again next month, Staci.
Sounds good. Thank you so much. I'll enjoy it.
All righty. Verlon, how's it going?
It is going awesome. Enjoying this beautiful day that we're having, and just excited to be here today to share this information that it seemed like is being held on by everyone. And I just want to be an advocate for my heroes and get this information out there to them. I'm just extremely excited.
Yes, me too. Is this a new program, the Homes for Heroes program?
This is not. And that's the fascinating thing. And it also is the scary thing, because the program, and I apologize, I talk with my hands, but I do that when I get excited. But the program has actually been out there since 2002. In 2009, the CEO and founder, Ms. Ruth Johnson, decided to kick it up a notch. And at first, it was just offered to our military. And she said, I got to show a way to appreciate our our firefighters, our police officers, basically all the folks that run to danger when everybody else run away from danger.
Yeah.
And the beautiful part to that is she included our teachers. A lot of programs don't include teachers, and our teachers get left out. And that's one of the things that I'm doing next month. I'm focusing totally on teachers to let them know, hey, you're considered a hero. You can be part of the home ownership program as well.
I love that. And I think even more, like as we've gone through this pandemic, we've seen how much more important these folks are to us having a thriving economy and society, especially our teachers. And I think it's just amazing to get this information out there for the teachers that have, been in these classrooms through the pandemic, back in the schools, risking their lives every day to make sure that our kids get what they need.
Yes, ma'am. Precisely. And, that's what I'm here for, because they're so underappreciated and overworked. So I had to bring something to where I wanted to be able to give back. And one of the key things that I truly want to get across, this program is totally free. It costs the hero absolutely nothing. And then at the end of their purchase, they receive what's called a rewards check for 0.7%, or we round that off to about 25% of their purchase or sale price.
Okay, let's get into it. Let's try to understand this program, because it sounds amazing.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
Tell us, what is the program exactly? How does it work?
The program, to sum it up in a nutshell, it is a give back program. It is a way for me as a veteran and as a real estate agent to say, hey, look, I appreciate you working for me. I know it's hard out here with the home buying process. Let me give you a portion of my commission just merely for working with me and working with my program. Like I said, Homes for Hero has been out there since 2002, but it got kicked up after 9/11 when the CEO and the co-founder decided to open it up to everyone outside of the military. So a lot of programs, we realize, focus solely upon our military, but this one, like I said, anything firefighters, teachers, police officers, EMS, frontline workers of any sort.
Okay, and so this helps them to purchase. Do they have to be a first-time home buyer?
No, ma'am. They can be a first time, they can be a ninth time buyer. And I partner up with certain lenders that help give them additional discounts as well. I've had lenders to waive the appraisal fees, the inspection fees, just to help these heroes get into houses. And like I said, it's just primarily so we can give back, just to say thank you for all the hard work you've done, especially during the pandemic. Is really, really why I'm advocating this program so well.
Okay, so tell us, how does the process work? What would one expect if they're like, all right, Verlon, let's go. I'm a teacher, or I'm a firefighter, whoever, and I'm ready to get started. How does that process work?
So you reach out to a Homes for Hero agent, preferably me, and and what we do is we sit down and I go over the program with you. Very simple program to go over. The process is extremely easy. I have one sheet of paperwork that I give you to sign that just helps me verify that you are a hero. And from there, we just go into the regular real estate process from that point. Here
Okay.
again, like I said, the program is really me giving back to you for working with me, and it allows me to just say thank you.
I love it. So you're basically taking a part of your commission
Yes, ma'am.
and contributing back to the hero.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And one important part of that I left out, if need be, we can also have that reward submitted to help you with your closing costs. I know a lot of people don't have a lot of money up front to help with the closing costs, but the program does allow for you to use that proceeds to your closing costs. One other stipulation, a lot of people think I have to use it towards the home purchase. And
Mm-hmm.
if you decide not to, you can use it for everything. We know a lot of new homes are not coming with refrigerators
Yep.
or upgraded appliances. You can use it toward those, even blinds.
Okay, this is wonderful.
It's
I
wonderful.
love it. Now, you also work with veterans as well in the VA program, is that right?
That is correct.
Okay.
Like Miss Stacy said, 20-year veteran. I'm actually married to a veteran. We've done the home buying process about 4 times now. So I have a veteran guru lender that I work with as well to make sure that, hey, all our veterans get treated like they're supposed to. One of the things about veterans is we speak a different language.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the kids got their lingo, the military got our special language. And we are very, very punctual about the way we do things. So just like for our meeting today, the way I look at it, if I'm 15 minutes early, I'm already 10 minutes late. So yes, ma'am.
Well, I was real late then.
And that's just the way we operate when it comes to, it's just the way we've been bred it.
Yeah.
So, and when you're working with the military, some of the things that we say, well, hey, don't worry about it. I got your 6 covered. A lot of people don't understand what that means. And they're like, what does he mean by he got my 6 covered? He's going to be there at 6 o'clock to cover me? No, it's just I got your back covered. It's just some of the terms that us military members like to use. So me being a veteran myself, I definitely want to educate my brothers and sisters that are military or ex-military to educate them on the fact that a lot of things have changed when it comes to the VA. It used to be you could only use your VA for one purchase, or there was a cap on the VA buying process. That is no longer a thing. President Obama changed a lot of things when he was in office involved, surrounding the VA. So I could get into it. We don't have enough time, but I would love for them to contact me so we can really have a cup of coffee, because all of us veterans drink coffee of some sort, and sit down and discuss it, because there are a lot of changes out there. There are a lot of myths that are still actually being conveyed over to each other today that we're no longer using anymore.
Okay, so is the process more simplified now for veterans?
Process has gotten more simplified, has gotten more streamlined. And as long as you have a lender that has kept up with the changes, it's just a seamless transaction to this point. It's not all of the things that we used to have to jump through hoops to try and obtain. Your certificate of eligibility, which is the main piece of the buying process, the lender can actually pull that for you now. You don't have to go through, and when I purchased my first house, I had to go through a stack of paperwork, probably about yay high, trying to find it. Your lender can actually pull that for you now to make the process even easier.
I love it. Wonderful. Yeah, my mother and my stepfather, who's a veteran, they just went through this process. And from what I know, he put it off. They're almost 60 or about 60, and he's just now actually, using these benefits, because the process can be so daunting for a lot of folks. So you're here as a former veteran, as someone who's gone through this process several times to help guide veterans through. And I don't know a whole lot about VA loans. Can they be used? They can't. So can they be used multiple times? Can they
Yes.
be used for investment properties?
Okay, so they can be used multiple times. Let me answer that question
Okay.
first. Yes, they can be. But with the VA buying process, you have to make it your primary residence for the first year. A lot of people
Okay.
don't understand that. You have to make it your primary residence for the first year. After your first year, then you can use it as investment property. I know a couple of veterans, to include myself, that have bought quadplexes. They live in one of the homes
Mhm.
and they rent out the other three. As long as you live in the primary residence for the first year, you can utilize that property for whatever you want after that.
I love it. I love
Yes,
it. Well, I certainly learned some things today, and I hope those tuning in did as well. If you are a frontline employee, fighter, policeman, teacher, veteran, Verlon is your guy. He is here to help you walk through this process to learn about all of the programs that are available for you, including the Homes for Hero program and the VA loan program. Verlon, how can people get in touch with you?
Oh, very easy to find. My name is on the screen, Verlon Snell. My website is just as simple, verlonsnell.com or verlonsalestn.com, or you can reach me on the Arbitrage Brokers website as well.
I love
Very
it.
easy to find. I'm usually at an event somewhere. I'm always going to wear my Homes for Hero. So to kind
Okay.
of separate myself. And if you still can't find me there, I'm always located at Operation Stand Down, which is an operation that supports our homeless veterans. So I'm usually hanging out there, packing up food bags and grocery bags to give away to our veterans. So very easy
That
to find
is
me.
amazing, Verlon. Thank
Yes,
you for all that you're doing in the community. Thank you so much for coming and just educating us around these programs, letting folks know that they are out there and there are ways, for you to benefit
yes,
throughout the home buying process. And there's someone to help guide you through, walk you through what can be an extremely daunting process for many of us. So we greatly appreciate you. Appreciate all of your work with the veterans and frontline employees and heroes.
yes, ma'am.
Please reach out to Verlon if you have any questions or you need anything. Verlon, give them the website one more time.
Sure. That is verlonsnell.com or verlonsalestn.com.
VerlonSnell.com. You can't, his name's right there on the
Yeah.
screen. That's
Yep.
the
Nice.
easiest one to remember.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
go there to VerlonSnell.com or VerlonSalesTN.com to learn more about the Homes for Heroes program,
Yes,
to
ma'am.
connect with Verlon. If you're a veteran looking to use your VA benefits to buy a home, reach out to Verlon. He's your guy. He gonna meet you for a cup of coffee and tell you all about the program.
All day.
I love it. Thank you so much, Verlon. This was
Thank
great,
you.
and we greatly appreciate everything you're doing for this community.
Hoorah.